Hey, what is up, guys? It is Green Reaper 0100 here, and I am back on my mini account. So this is, like I just said, this is my mini account, and I just got 12 wins. This is my free-to-play account, too. I haven't spent any money on this account at all. I have, just got 12 wins, only lost once, and the one loss was basically a 3-crown race, and I lost by, 375 health, something like that. Almost won. I mean, if it weren't for that, I still would have won anyways. I mean, I was close, so I don't even consider that a loss, just because of how close that was. So, getting 100 of these on my free-to-play account, which is awesome. Now I get to open this. Might not get a legendary. There's like half a chance. Oh! Let's go! Okay. Can we get one we do not have already? Please. Let's see what we're gonna get. If we get a duplicate, I'll get it. Yep, we already had a princess. I've gotten 3 princesses in the last week. That makes me a little salty. Well, I guess I can't complain, because, this is a free-to-play account. Seriously, this is, I haven't spent any money on this account, even though I have all this stuff, terrible levels, and still missing this. Would have liked to get the miner or the bandit, but, that's Clash Royale for you. Gives you duplicates. That makes me a little mad, but who cares? Here to have fun. And I got the flying machine, beat the challenge. Don't need to do that again. So this, like I said, is my free-to-play account. And I also got my first 12 wins because I never really went to challenges, and the highest I got was 9 because that was the highest there was for a challenge. So this was pretty easy. I'll claim that on my free-to-play account. Now I'm barely level 9. So now I finally says I have 12 wins. Pretty easy. This challenge was super easy. I guess my tips are, you need, if you're given a kill card, you take it. If it's between a giant or a hog rider, take which one either complements the cards you've already picked, or if you haven't picked very many yet, then pick the one you're better at using. So and always try and pick cards so you can counter some of the ones that you have. So take Executioner, take Princess, all that good stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to show you my last few matches on this account. Don't need that. Let me donate that. Still, I know it's amazing. This is a free-to-play account, and I somehow have all these legendaries. I even have the Mega Knight level 2. Some were just luck from clan chests to random crown chests to free chests. And a couple of them I bought in the shop, and then, I also got some from, I got one from a legendary chest, a few from magical chests, so I've gotten pretty lucky so far. Can't spend any of that, unfortunately. I bought them on my main already, so I would like the miner and the bandit. Unfortunately, Supercell did not give it to me, gave me a princess. Seriously, what's the point of having a level 3 princess on a free-to-play account? I'm not going to use that. That's crazy. I'm getting close to a level 3 princess on my free-to-play, and I just got a level 3 princess on my main account today, because I got a princess from this chest. I just realized I got 100 gems from beating that, so I guess I could use that for something. I don't even know what to use those gems for. Jeez. Maybe I'll buy a super magical chest. Just kidding, not happening. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. This has been my deck. I think I already did a video. Can't remember. I have less than 300 wins, which I feel is like an accomplishment, and I'm at 3,400 trophies. I don't lose too much up here at all. I lose very rarely. So like I said, the one loss here was very, very close. I mean, I had all this stuff on their king tower, but I think I should have done something to stall all of his stuff for another half seconds. The balloon is just so annoying. This guy's not even good. I'm better than him. Yeah, this guy's terrible. So he just got really lucky. So that stopped me from getting an awesome 12 win streak on my free-to-play account. So I guess I can show you a few battles, especially my last one. So I decided here to take the minion horde because it counters the balloon. Not to mention it just counters so much if they don't have arrows. So if arrows were going to pop up, and I had a hard time picking here. It was either the rocket or the poison, and it turned out that the rocket was the better choice because he actually got 3 musketeers, and that basically killed his only last defensive chance at winning the game at the end of the match. So basically here, so you know, I'm just trying to find a good cycle because you never really want to play cards first unless you have something you know you can play first and be confident. You don't want to play a Royal Giant right away. You don't want to play a P.E.K.K.A. right away. And I had my rocket ready just in case, you know, he had a big push. And started with a princess, so I had to cycle to my bandit to be able to dash to them both. And he poisoned that, so he got a little value off that. Fortunately, bandit dies. And then the baby dragon comes in, and I have to try and prepare. But then, you know, he drops his 3 musketeers, even though I do a lot of damage. And I know they melt that stuff so fast, I know I'm not going to have a rocket in time. So I play my minion horde. It does, you know, a decent job at cleaning them up. Not the best. Unfortunately, they all die as well to the archers. And then he gets aggressive, uses the rest of his elixirs, so I spend the rest of mine. Because you should, even if your tower's at the lowest health, you want to force them to use that spell or to use that last card. Because as long as that tower's alive, it's not dead until it's dead. So here, I'm trying to defend it. Because, you know, then he has to spend his poison in order to take out my tower. And he, you know, wastes Lumberjack. And it locks onto the tower and actually kills it. So he actually has to poison it. Which opens the door for a minion horde if his princess isn't ready. And I know he's going to play his 3 musketeers, so basically I'm building up, trying to bait them out, because he doesn't know I have rocket yet. And then they come out, and here comes the BM'd rocket. And then here comes the second Royal Giant. Man, how much fun is that? Don't you guys love it when there's 2 Royal Giants just shooting at your tower? And then, you know, he plays his poison terribly, so I see that and I go, well, that's GG, because now I can drop my minion horde on the other side. And even if he plays his princess, that's not going to stop the Royal Giant. So, and that's GG, 3 crown for my 12th win. Yes, IBM. Shout out to my mini clanmates here. You guys are awesome. Let me see if there's at least one more interesting one. A lot of this is just trying to outplay your opponents. My opponents weren't that good. The only reason this guy won is because he actually had a half-decent deck, and, you know, the rage, you know, that rage came in clutch in those last few moments, because if it weren't for that, I think my Lumberjack just needed to swing like 1 or 2 more times, and that would have been it. So, yeah. Trying to see what else there is, because I'm trying to remember some of these. And you'd think here, with this battle right here, against TSC, that there's no way I can win. I mean, if I hadn't had that balloon, he got both the Hog Rider and the Royal Giant. I'm not sure what he traded the Royal Giant for. Maybe the Ewiz or the Flying Machine. It's kind of a weird name. I hate saying that because it's so long. Oh, this one was interesting. This was my first one. introducing into that. So I took poison because I knew it'd be, I always take the stronger spell. And this is always a hard choice for me. I took golem just because I feel I need a really good kill card. And it's a tank. I love graveyard. It's my favorite card in the game. But, golem I'd say is my second favorite card in the game. And I actually then ended up needing it, but because I also had bar putt, so I think, to be honest, picking the graveyard would have been better, but that's draft challenge. You never know when you're going to get the card you want. So he starts with Ice Wizard, and then I put a giant skeleton in the back in order to defend. And I put a mortar just to kill anything else he tries to put down, because that giant skeleton isn't too strong. And he plays that, probably trying to snipe my mortar, but I don't want him to do that because it gains value if it shoots at troops. Yep, little brain fart. Thankfully, my executioner is able to throw that. And then I notice at this time I have a bar putt, and I'm thinking to myself at this time, oh my god, double elixir is going to be dirty for this deck. I mean, I'm going to have a golem, bar putt, spawning barbs, giant skeleton, golem, and a mortar. And to top that off, a rage to make everything shoot and attack faster. So I'll be stacked. And then, I see he has the graveyard, and I realize, oh man, that princess is not doing its job. So I drop a panic card to stop all those skeletons. Otherwise, that tower probably would have gone down. Or, because at the end, he was just kept doing damage. And at this time, this is where things start to get a little crazy. And I thought I could drop a rage there, but then I decided not to. Thankfully, at the last second, that flying machine flew right into the bomb, and he tried to snipe my princess, but I didn't want that because people get really mad. It's also just an interesting fact. I mean, if there's a princess and it's still on the map, it's shooting at your tower and your cards, it's gonna piss you off. It pisses me off. Doesn't it just irritate you? That's what they call it, the annoying princess. And this is where things get crazy. I realize, all right, time to get my golem down, the giant skeleton and mortar, and then rage all of that up. And I got to take care of that flying machine. And decide I need to kill that, so he drops a graveyard, and I know that's going to do damage if I don't do something. And I can't afford that because I don't want to risk having him be able to do something a little crazy. So I put another bar putt down because why not add some, have an entire barbarian party going on there. And then here comes the golem. And here comes the mortar. Then the rage. Then another princess. Like, just imagine how irritating it must be. Having two princesses on the map and you just can't kill them and they're just shooting at your tower. Just, firing all day. Mortars and arrows, fire arrows. Of course, I'd be on him. And that was the start of that journey, and it was a pretty funny match. So as you can see, I'm winning, and I only lost that one. Then I finished off strong and got that 12th win. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more on my mini account, please leave a like down below, comment, and that's pretty much it. There's not much else. Pretty cool how am I free to play. I mean, the thing about free to play accounts for any free to play player out there, because it's going to be rough at first, even if you're a good player, because you're going to be able to push up to a certain point, because a lot of players, they say, oh, it's really hard because they're stuck in Pekka's Playhouse and all that.